What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of CourtRoom Podcast. DJ's CourtRoom Podcast, man. And we back. Episode 31. We got a lot to talk about with this basketball stuff, man. You know, college came back for women's and men's basketball. You got Cooper Flagg's debut. You got Juju Watkins' first game as a sophomore in college. You got Paul George's debut on the 76ers. I want to discuss the struggles with the Bucks. Joel Embiid's comments on what the media and the fans are saying about his load management and how he feels like he owes nothing to the fans. I also want to talk about Vince Carter getting his jersey retired, and that's what this episode is going to be consist of. So let's get straight to it. Now, this man Cooper Flagg, man, I feel like he's going to be the number one pick in the NBA draft, next draft. He has scored like 18 points. He has 7 rebounds and 5 assists. He's just like, the type of player he is, he reminds me of like a LeBron because he can do a little bit of everything on the court. But he also reminds me of you know how like Paolo Banchero plays, like kind of like that. But like I feel like he's more shiftier. Like he's more like he can dribble better. But like he's just an overall player, all around player, and I feel like any team in the NBA will want that. So, yeah, Cooper Flagg, his debut was excellent, perfect. He was doing his thing out there, sharing the ball, scoring, rebounding. And he's going to have a great college career for this one and done he's going to do, because he's going straight to the NBA after this college season. So, yeah. Now I want to discuss Juju Watkins on her first game in her sophomore season. She had 27 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 blocks, man. So she's showing that she can be great on the offensive end and the defensive end. She's not a liability. She can lock up. She had 5 blocks. That's what amazed me. Those 5 blocks. I didn't expect her to be really athletic in that field. I'm thinking she's only a scorer, like a Luka type player. But she plays both sides of the floor, and I feel like she's gonna do way better this season. I feel like her team is gonna make it further, because I feel like she learned some stuff from her freshman year, and she knows what it takes now. So I feel like she's gonna be doing great too. I'm gonna follow her. Follow Cooper Flagg, follow more college basketball. So, yeah, she did pretty good. Now I want to talk about Paul George's debut on the 76ers. His knee from that hyperextension that he suffered in the preseason is healed. I think he scored about 4, if I'm mistaken. Paul George, he scored 15, 5, and 4. You know, first game back, dude, he's probably a little rusty, but 15, 5, and 4, not that bad. One steal. They had lost against the Suns. Suns beat them by 2 points. I don't know about the 76ers team. If Joel Embiid goes with this low management where he can't play all back-to-backs, then that's going to be a problem. They're not going to be able to win the championship like that. So, I've seen great things in this trade, but from all these injuries and low management stuff, I don't even know about it no more. Now I want to talk about Vince Carter getting his jersey retired in the Raptors. As a Raptor, he's the first Raptor to get his jersey retired. That is something legendary. That is something ecstatic. That is something incredible that like that's an incredible feeling because I can already tell how he's feeling. Also, for some reason, Drake and DeMar DeRozan has beef, but I think it's just on court beef, like talk trash. Yeah, I don't think they really got beef. He was in Kendrick Lamar's music video, but yeah, Vince Carter. I just want to congratulate him. He had a great career. He had a big influence on a lot of these basketball players and a big influence on a lot of these viewers, a lot of these fans. He's probably the best dunker of all time, if not arguably the best dunker of all time. He's definitely up there as the best All-Star Game dunk contest of all time, winner of all time. So, yeah, props to Vince Carter getting that first jersey retired. I see DeMar DeRozan getting the jersey retired too, but we'll see in the long run. But yeah, I just want to say congratulations to Vince Carter, and yeah, glad to see great things happen to these great players. Now, I want to talk about Joel Embiid and his comments on how he doesn't owe the fans anything. He doesn't owe the organization anything. He feels like he's put his all in this organization, and whenever he comes back, that's when he's going to come back. And the way I view that comment that he was saying, I don't like it. I don't like it. I just don't like how the fact that you gotta try to brag on something, and I feel like you don't have nothing to brag on. You never brought the organization a championship. All you did was win an MVP. You never brought them past the Eastern Conference Finals. You never brought them to the finals. So what have you done with that organization but won the MVP and brought them to the playoffs a lot of times? Like, you really haven't done nothing. Like, there's nothing Joel Embiid hasn't really done on that team. I feel like he has no right to really say the team doesn't owe him. He doesn't owe the team anything. I just feel like he should just get himself healthy and handle business. Because there's no reason why you should be saying anything. You should be trying to get yourself healthy and get back on the court and help your team get in the playoffs. Because you're leaving Tyrese Maxey in the dirt, Paul George, and everybody else on that team in the dirt. And I feel like Joel Embiid just needs to get his head back straight and focus on getting back on that court. Now, lastly, I want to talk about the Bucks struggling, man. These Bucks are not looking too good. I think they only won one game. They just lost to the Cavs again. The Cavs been doing great. I already been talking about them, but this Bucks team need to fix something. I really think it's just Giannis and Dame not being able to play with each other. Plus, these role players, they're not that good anymore, or they just probably not comfortable with their role. But Dame and Giannis, I don't know, it just looks good on paper, but like I said, like Giannis is not even the type of player to always just pick and roll. Like most of the time he wants the ball in his hands. He wants to bring up the ball in the court, up the court, and Dame has to have the ball in his hand. Dame is not if Dame played like Steph, like he could play up the ball, but if he played like Steph, it would have worked great. Like if it was Steph and Giannis, that would work absolutely great. But they need to get this figured out. I don't know if they need to get a new coach. I don't know if they need to make some adjustments on the trade deadline with this team. But they need to figure this out. And if they don't, they're not going to make it nowhere. They're not even going to make it to the playoffs, it seems like. So they need to figure this out. They need to fix this because I'm pretty sure Dame wants to still win the championship, and I'm pretty sure Giannis wants to win another one. And if that don't happen, Giannis might go elsewhere, and Dame might go elsewhere, and the Bucks gonna have to just rebuild. But The teams I can see Giannis going to is the Heat. I can see him going to, what about Atlanta, but I can see him playing with Trae Young. But yeah, the Bucks need to fix whatever problem they have right now. And that's it for this episode 31. Just make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all share this podcast. I'm going to be uploading every week, trying to upload twice a week, and just to keep this content going, keep being consistent, and just support your boy. I might sound a little down right now. I just got off of work, whole 9-hour shift. I'm really tired, so not gonna lie, I'm not even gonna front. But I still want to get y'all some basketball knowledge, some college basketball that just started, and we're still gonna be striving for more subscribers, more likes, more comments, and just more everything with this podcast. And I just need your support, and just keep rocking with me. Appreciate that. See y'all in the next episode. Peace.